Football history was made. Super Bowl 57. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Marina with IQ Podcast Studios, recording in Houston, Texas, through IQ Podcast Studios in Coronado, California. As we talked about the last couple shows, I'm currently remodeling my podcast studios, so I am definitely still bringing you guys on the tour for the studio as it keeps being built. It's going to be pretty badass once it's finished. With me today is Sarah, my engineer, Sarah. You can't see her or hear her, but she will be helping me with a video that we're going to be posting for all of you to watch. History, National Anthem history was definitely made at Super Bowl 57. And I think, history, it's just the National Anthem. It took over the entire, I think it took over the game. I think it set a tone for the entire time. I think it was better than the halftime show. And I think by far, Chris Stapleton's rendition of the National Anthem will go down in history as the best, alongside Miss Whitney Houston. She rest in peace. The emotional impact that Chris had singing this song just brought so much emotion. So many viewers, obviously the people that were there. I can only imagine how their hearts felt hearing him sing this song. And I think that the pride that Arizona must have felt being able to have this national anthem sung like it was that night, just it brought me to tears, and my heart was just felt so full. And watching the crowd listen to this song, watching the Eagles coach have tears in his eyes, along with a lot of the players, for a moment there, it made me feel like we were coming together a little bit, like a little bit of a joint effort on all sides of the nation. It almost, I think I've mentioned this before, that never in my life would I ever want another 9/11, but I want a 9/12. I'll never forget us coming together the day after 9/11. And for a moment during the Super Bowl, when you watched everyone standing, nobody was kneeling. Everyone had their hands over their hearts. It was just a proud, proud moment to be an American. Who knows? Maybe next year Chris Stapleton can do the halftime show. He was just phenomenal, and I think he'll forever be in our hearts with that national anthem rendition. And I think time after time and time after time, it's just going to be played over and over again. The massive amounts of praise that he has received for this, and his delivery was completely epic with this song, and I can only imagine. Gives me the chills. Sorry, I keep repeating myself, but it gives me the chills, you guys. So with that said, I'm going to have Sarah actually go ahead and put that video up for you guys. If you haven't listened to the whole thing, I definitely urge you to listen to it, because it's going to bring tears to your eyes. Your heart's going to be full, and it's just going to make you feel very, very proud being a part of this country. Sarah, if you could put that video up for me. Listen up, you guys.
America with the performance of the national anthem, 8-time Grammy Award winner, Chris Stapleton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular upon spur, singing out, yeah, through the night that I flash spangled banner yet wave. Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Okay, so for those of you who hadn't listened to the entire rendition of that, tell me it did not give you the chills. Tell me that wasn't the most beautiful song sang that night. Despite and did you hear the cheering? Obviously we always hear the cheers after the national anthem at games and sporting events and things like that. But the cheer that night after he sang that just held something completely different than what I've felt in a long, long time when I'm hearing that song. I've always loved that song, but there was just something completely different and epic about him singing that night. You know, despite the total chaos that's going on in the world right now, especially under our government, especially, I was so proud that night to be an American. I am still proud to be an American, and I will always be proud to be an American. I personally feel that this country is still by far the most wonderful country in the entire world, and I will always feel that way, and no one can change my mind with that, regardless of what's going on right now. I definitely hold my freedom and everything that I have here near and dear to my heart, and it's something that I'm always going to be proud of and preach. But I'll tell you what, that song that night was definitely something I didn't know that I needed to hear to just kind of give America back that little spark. I think that it's been missing for the last couple of years at least. So you guys, with that said, I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I wanted to share it with you. I wanted you guys to all feel that heartfelt moment that I felt that day, and obviously that I continue to feel every time I hear him sing that song. And also, obviously, whenever I hear that song, I get emotional. But I'm telling you, this one goes down in the books. As one of the best ever recorded. So with that said, you guys, I know it was a super short show today. But again, I wanted to make sure to put that video out there and make sure everybody could hear it and listen to it. And hopefully it'll help with the chaos that's going on right now. So I will see you guys next week. Until then, XOXO. Take care. Bye.